Hello everyone, it's Paul here from Better Lifestyle Fitness, and also one of the director of Better Health and Wellbeing Trust. As we all going through some tough time, just wanted to encourage and also have a bit of a talk and share and be able to help, and hopefully that we can provide that service for anyone out there that need that help. So it's coming into week one since the lockdown. So far so good. We have heard a lot of things, and we also going through some tough time as well. As much as we say that, why can't you just forget about it and just move on. But real life is, we're living in a real life. We are human being, and of course that there will be things that you wanted to do and you agreed with, and some people won't agree with. Some things that you'll say that will upset some other people, and you might think that's right for you. So I guess it's for me is be able to share some of the stuff that I have seen and some of the stuff that have worked for us. So far there's 7 of us in the house. We've got 2 very active girls, 5 and a 6, and it's been really challenging. The energy of the girls. They want to do these things, so, and everyone's at home, so especially during the day. So there's a couple of things that we done, me and my wife, is to be able to work it out the day that my wife will do some work and I will spend a bit of a time with the girls, do some stuff outside, and play some games with them. One of the things that we also do is, in the week one, we've been going out for a walk every morning since once we finish our workout, we go out in the fresh air and take a walk around the street. We'll be able to play some games with them during that time that we're doing the walk. I think their grandmas brought up a game of that we go and find some stuff. We have a list of quicksand that we get the girls to find on our way of our walk. It's just keep them distracted from I don't want to go for a walk. I don't want to do that. I just want to stay home. It's just remember that everyone is going through the same thing, and as much as we say that the kids are probably a lot worse than adults as well, because they don't want to stuck at home, and they want to go out and do things. But again, they have their own little will, what they want to explore, and stuff like that. So we've got to have a lot of patience with it as well. The other thing is to trying to stay calm as much as you can. We know that there is a lot of negative and a lot of messages out there that once you say a little things and everybody just jump at you, and it's just the way it is. I guess everyone is looking at is angry, frustrated, and scared as well. So the minute that you trying to put some stuff up, maybe on a social media, I don't know, maybe you can talk about it, and all of a sudden you get really angry straight away. So I think the best thing is when that happens, to pull yourself out and just think about it, and be able to thought about it, and rather than keep going on and on. And just remember that not everybody's the same. Everybody have their own thoughts, have their own beliefs, and they have their people that they follow and listen to it. It's not everybody's following the people that you follow and hear the news what they hear as well. So the other thing is that we personally, that I'm trying to encourage as many people as I can, is to avoid watching news all the time. You can go on and check, but watching news every day and constantly check the update of the news, it is, imagine that you're sitting there and all the negative, every time you go on, and the negative just pile up into your head, and every time, and because it is affecting, it will affect the whole family as well. Because once you hear that, you talk about it, have that conversation. The kids will hear what you're talking about it. They get really scared about, and of course, that's it's not a good it's not a good thing to talk about it all the time. As I said, you can check, but sitting there and watching and follow it through all the time is not a good thing. And maybe sometimes that you just need to get out there and get out of the house and just walk around, or maybe do something different rather than sitting on a social media all the time and check what other people's doing as well. So that's one of the things. The other thing is the food. That we notice that we eat a lot more than what we used to. The girls is eating way more than what they used to during the week. They don't normally eat their lunch when they go at school, but now it's like I'm hungry all the time. I'm hungry all the time, and every time that you in the house, you constantly face the food all the time. So just be conscious as well. And as I said, it's not about cutting all out. It's not about taking it away, but it's just be conscious that are you eating that you're hungry, or you're eating that you're emotion, and stuff. What else can you turn into when you feel sad, or maybe frustrated, or maybe angry? What else that you can turn to? The alcohol is one of the things. Like, if you're gonna be angry and frustrated and you turn into an alcoholic, and it's not going to be good for anybody. Even if you're living by yourself, it's still going to affect the people out there, because you just never know that you might get really drunk, and you might decide to go out for a drive, or you might decide to to start an argument with somebody, or maybe your partner, maybe your kids, and it's just affected everybody as well. So that's one of the things to your food and alcohol. And I think the most important thing is to be able to taking care of yourself. Taking care of yourself first, and then look after the people that's living in the house. Because put it this way, if you're always positive and you feel like you're calm, and you'll be able to be conscious of everything that's going on, your partner might not feeling good. Your maybe your in-laws might not feeling good. Your nieces and nephew might not feeling good. And come to talk to you about it, and maybe you'll be able to solve the problems, or maybe able to talk about it. It will help the whole house to calm down. Because if somebody in the house are not happy and you're not happy as well, things is not going to go too well. Things is going to go really, really ugly. It's going to cause a problem. It's going to cause an argument. So yeah, it's just looking after yourself. Just make sure that you're taking care of yourself. Maybe you need to look at some exercise. There's loads of exercise that you can do, body weight at home. Maybe you can join the Better Lifestyle Fitness group, that you can come and join us on our lives, on Zoom lives, and our catch up talk every Monday and Friday, and we'll be able to just support each other out. Maybe that's what you need. Maybe you need to spend some time with yourself. Just go out, or maybe go in a room and just find out what you want and who you are. What other stuff that you're really happy to do? Is it going out for a walk, and maybe reading a book, maybe watching what is it called? Maybe watching a movies that will teach you some stuff. It's just pretty much just taking care of yourself. Just find what you love, and be able to do that daily, because that's what makes you happy. Because if you're happy, then of course you'll be able to help somebody. So it's only a week one and a bit. There's another 3 weeks to go, but as I said, there are some good stuff, and there also are some very challenging stuff to move forward. And the other things that will encourage our team and everybody out there, and I've done it myself, is to be able to write down 3 things that you're grateful for in your life. And I guess that I have to go back and review those things every day, and be able to be grateful for, gratitude. Look at your life now compared to what you were before. Maybe you're a lot better now, but you never ever recognize that. I'm much better than it was before, and compared to whatever that's going on now, it's just that you have to appreciate what you have got. Last thing is try not to. I don't know. Maybe for me, it's try not to worry about what's gonna happen, or try not to figure out when this is gonna stop, because there isn't. I mean, we got to deal with it day by day, and what's gonna happen now. What can you do now to make yourself feel better, so you can move forward, rather than thinking, oh my gosh, there's another 3 weeks to go. By the time that finished, I'll be died by then. By the time I'll be finished, I'll be crazy by then, with all these things with my kids and all that sort of stuff like that. So again, it's just trying to stay focused on what can you do now, to make yourself feel better, and make it, the whole family, just work together and move on. So that's my advice, for me is to be able to encourage and help somebody out there that's feeling a little bit struggling to move forward, or maybe find it really hard to push themselves a little bit forwards and find their feet, and worry and fear, and also they feel like it's feeling really, really hard, and things is getting really tough for them. So again, Better Lifestyle, find our Better Lifestyle Fitness family, so you can connect with us. We'll be able to help you out with our workout that we do every day, the lives, and also we catch up on a daily basis with Facebook, and the Zoom. So again, enjoyed the rest of your day, and be able to move on for the next couple of weeks. Hope to catch you up soon. See you later. Bye bye.